If you do go on to enjoy today's video, please remember to hit that like button and of course subscribe for more content. And if you need any coins for Ultimate Team to get a head start on the game, head to the link in the description. Use the code TVM for a discount at checkout. What is going on, guys? Tim here. Welcome back to a brand new player review. I have just recorded this and my microphone for some reason wasn't detected. Brilliant. So 82 rated Quincy Promes, 5-star, 4-star, high medium work rates. The league will put some people off here, and I appreciate that because obviously at the beginning of the game you want to use leagues you're used to, you want to use players you really enjoy. So for most of us, not everyone, but for most of us, we'll aim toward the Premier League, La Liga, French League, Italian League and what have you, and of course the Bundesliga have some really good players this year. So people will gravitate towards those type of leagues. So for the non-Dutch league fans among us, maybe Quincy Promes could be a very, very good super sub, or he could link to maybe an Ajax player that you currently have. Although I would imagine that if you do have a Dutch league player, you probably already have Quincy Promes in mind. But I digress. Let's move on. So why has he got 5 chem? It's because this image or this recording is taken from him on the bench. I've actually used 2 separate accounts and 2 separate cards to review Quincy Promes. That's why he doesn't have a chem style on this one. He played with a chem style, as you may see from the clips actually. When his card pops up, he will probably have a chem style. It's played across 2 different accounts, some in co-op, some out of co-op. It's just been one of those slow burners. In fact, when I started the review, he was actually around 6,000 or 7,000 coins back on Monday the 5th of October. It's taken 5 days to do it, only because other things kept popping up. Other players kept being released, SBCs, objectives, and all the rest of it. You know, packing certain cards as well takes precedent over doing Quincy Promes player review. So I've pushed it to the back, and I do apologise for that because this is a bit of a, I wouldn't say a hidden gem. Everybody knows about Quincy Promes, but 3k for this guy, or under, by the way, is, I mean, already an absolute steal. Just going to ruin the review for you right now. An absolute steal. Some of the goals that he scores, absolutely unbelievable. I think there might be 1, possibly 2 at most squad battle clips in here, but most of it is division rivals, division 4 as well, touching and teetering on division 3. So, you know, a reasonable level. I would say a level that most of us are comfortable with. Well, maybe not most of us are comfortable with, but, you know, a level that a lot of us have played in or currently reside in. But the higher you go in this FIFA, the harder it becomes defensively, and I think that's what's going to be my my undoing. But as you can see there, David Neres, who, by the way, has his own review coming out quite soon. Quincy Promes up top there. Not the best of sides by any stretch, but imagine this 5 days ago. It actually wasn't a bad team at all. And that's when I was reviewing Greenwood, incidentally. So if you go back and have a look when Greenwood came out, you'll know how long I've been doing this for. But either way, you'll see a nice mix of clips here, actually. You'll see evidence of him not scoring goals when he really should have done, and you'll see evidence of him scoring goals that you really don't think he can squeeze in. This right here manages to get his shot off, great finish, goalkeeper no chance, and that just sort of showcases the pace. Big fan of this guy on the break down the right-hand side. This is the co-op gameplay. Puts a great ball into the box there, and unfortunately David Neres is not very good in the air. But the thing that I really like about Promes, and it's quite difficult to put my finger on exactly what it is, it's his presence. Look at this. Attacking, or rather defending from the front, doing his best to stop the play advancing, and he does that really well. He doesn't have great defensive capability. Look at this for a control ball back inside as well. Probably should have done better, but I'm blue, not red, so there we go. Don't blame me, blame my teammate. And if my teammate is watching, it is all your fault. Great run from him there. To be fair, that is the red coming through. But it was a great run. But he does those runs anyway without the co-op or without being controlled to do so. And as you can see there, he had the finisher chem style on him because we're on a different account reviewing him to what we started on. It's all over the place, this Quincy Promes review. But some of the finishing that this guy has is unreal. That right there, unfortunately, didn't get enough purchase on it. And I thought I had a lot more clips than that to show you. But he does do it. He does, unfortunately, suffer from not a weak finish, but sometimes he just doesn't get the purchase on it. He doesn't put enough power behind it, and maybe it's me trying to be a little bit too cute in playing the ball past the goalkeeper with a nice little finesse, or whether it's just me in general not putting enough power on it when really I'm trying to be too cute. I'm not sure. Either way, just note that even though you're seeing a lot of goals from Quincy Promes in this review, he does now and again, for whatever reason, just lack the purchase behind the shot, and the goalkeeper makes an easy save, or it just rolls past the post. I would say it rolls past the post maybe now and again. It's not that often. His accuracy is actually quite good. It's just that he doesn't get the conviction. That's the word I'm looking for. The conviction behind every shot. Like that right there is unstoppable. The goalkeeper goes the right way. He dives at the right time, but he's not able to save it because of the shot power behind it. His ball control is second to none. Big fan of it. Look at that for a cross as well. Only 81 crossing. The finisher chem style doesn't touch that crossing at all. The finisher chem style is what I had on him. And with 96 finishing, 92 shot power now with that, you'd expect him to be very consistent in front of goal. And for the most part, I guess he kind of is. It's just every now and again he does have that lack of purchase behind the ball. You can't improve composure this year. And that's going to be something that we need to look at time and time again. Look at the power behind that as well. But not being able to improve the composure means that the best we can do is improve the shot power, improve the finishing, and hope that we can hit the target time and time again. Look at that. It is a squad battles game, but as you can see, it is on, I think it's either Legendary or Ultimate, but it wasn't against a very good opponent, don't get me wrong, but it was on a very high difficulty. But we managed to win that 4-3. Quincy Promes with an absolute banger at the end of the game there. The card is very good, and for 3,000 coins, it's unbelievable how much card you can get for your money, if that makes sense. Even if you can't put him into your starting 11, bringing him off the bench is going to be invaluable. I mean, you may already have cards that are better than this, but of course the game officially came out yesterday, so this review might be aimed at those who are either Ajax fans in general, Dutch League fans, or those who just got the game yesterday and maybe you even haven't played your placement matches yet. You don't have that sort of 30, 40, 50,000 coins boost that most of us have already had for those who pre-ordered the Ultimate and what have you. Which, by the way, I don't really agree with. I think that there shouldn't be some sort of pre-order incentive to get the game early. They are literally putting the game behind a paywall. It's just unfair. If you can't afford to even buy the game in general, like, how are you then going to be able to afford to pay 90 quid or whatever it is to get the game early, to get a head start on everybody else? I just don't think it's fair that you could pay to get it early. But then that opens it up a different can of worms with regards to FIFA points and all the rest of it. But finisher chem style I used, it depends where you want to bring him on. Marksman is one that kind of caught my eye actually, because you do improve that strength, so you can hold up the ball a little bit better, you improve the reactions, ball control, dribbling, and you do still get that finishing shot power, long shots boost, which is nice. The other chem style in question, of course, is the Deadeye, if you want to improve that passing. It just depends where you want to bring him on, as a cam, a winger, or a striker, on what you want to do. Definitely bring him on as some sort of attacker though. The closer to the goal he can get, the more damage he will cause. He is a very good player for 3,000 coins. Nice, cheap, and cheerful. If you have enjoyed this play review, do me a favour and hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and until the next time, goodbye.
Join the Betting Rebellion and find out what your football knowledge is really worth.